Hi guys, as the year 2020 is over, it has given us a lot of things, including the all-new Edge browser by Microsoft. Now you might be thinking that Edge was released in 2015, right? But Microsoft re-released Edge on a new engine in January 2020. It is competing against famous browsers in the market like Chrome and Firefox. And in this video, we are going to see 6 things that Edge does better than any browser in the market right now. So, without any further ado, let's get started. So the first point that concerns is the performance. Edge is a very lightweight browser and runs very well on low-end devices, and it uses very less resources of a PC. We are going to compare it with Chrome, which is the largest shareholder in the market of browsers. As you are able to see, we have two blank tabs open in Edge and Chrome, and Chrome is using so much of the resources, whereas Edge is using very less resources in the matter of CPU and disk. Chrome also has more background processes than Edge. So what will happen if we open 7 tabs in both of the browsers and compare how much resources they use? Let's check it out. I have opened 7 tabs in Edge, and if I open my task manager, I will see that Edge is using as much resources as Chrome used when one tab was open in Chrome. So now if I open 7 tabs in Chrome, I will see that it is highing all my resources in the task manager. It is using the most resources in my computer and is using very much resources as compared to Edge. So this clearly shows that Edge is a very lightweight browser and uses very less resources as compared to other browsers in the market. Next we talk about the ecosystem. So if you open Chrome and you click on the option on the top right, you will see a shortcut access to all the Google apps like YouTube, Google Play Store, Google Drive, Mails, etc. This is because Chrome is a more Google ecosystem oriented app. It is compatible with most of the Google apps and works seamlessly with other Google devices. Whereas if we see of Edge, Edge is a more Microsoft oriented app and it is compatible with other Microsoft apps and applications. It is also compatible with different Microsoft devices like Surface Pro and Windows 10 on phone. With the help of Edge, you can seamlessly transfer files, images, screenshots to your other devices. It is also compatible with different Microsoft Office 365 web apps, which you can access by clicking the top left corner. So this shows that if you want to choose between ecosystems, this is based completely on your work and productivity. If you choose Chrome, you are into more of the Google ecosystem, whereas if you are in the Microsoft ecosystem, your choice should be Edge. So now let's move to the next point. Next, we have a Edge exclusive feature, which is collections. You can click the top right 3 dots to open the collections, or if you have collection pinned on your bar, you can just click it. So what is collection? Collection is an exclusive feature to Edge which helps you store similar web pages into one location. This can help you save your favorite pages and easily categorize them into different categories. You can just go through the instructions that are given once you click the icon, and it also is compatible with Pinterest. So if you are interested in that, you can also opt out for the Pinterest option. Once you have set up your collections, you can just click add current page once you are on a page that you want to save. For example, I'm going to visit bing.com, which is a search engine. So once I open bing.com, I will see their home page and I want to add this page into my collection. So for that, what I need to do is just click add current page, and this will add bing.com's home page to my collection. As you are able to see, it is also showing a thumbnail of the page. So now you can easily close the page. There are different options available once you select the page, like delete, share or duplicate. Browsing safely is very important. and Edge enhances this experience by adding a tracking prevention feature, which you can access by going into your settings and then going into privacy, search and services setting. Here you will find a feature known as tracking prevention. So you might not know that some websites inject trackers into your browser, which keep an eye on the data and sites that you visit. This may not harm your PC, but some sites sell this information to other sites, which in depth can misuse this information and thus creating a threat for your privacy. But Edge prevents this by blocking all the trackers from the sites that you visit. There are three options in this. First is basic, which doesn't block most of the trackers and keeps the site same. Then we have balanced, which is the recommended settings. It blocks the trackers from the site that you haven't visited and keeps the site same. Then we have strict. This tries to block most of the trackers from the site, but this can make the site malfunction and make it look weird. So you must use the recommended setting. You can even see which sites are blocked by your Edge. As you are able to see, my Edge has blocked so many trackers and I don't even know that I have even visited these sites or not. There is an option for exceptions also. In this you can enter a URL which will, in case if any tracker is trying to be injected from that URL, Edge will let it inject into your browser. Then we have some other settings for in-private browsing and some other data settings. You can easily tweak them and make it to your better experience. Next, we have customization. Customization is very important for your apps and browsers to look the way you want. In Edge, you can do customization very easily. You can go for in-depth customization in the settings and you can change the home page with the setting icon on the top right. So if we click that setting icon, we will be able to see 4 options for our page layout, which are focused, inspirational and informational. We also have a custom option. So the focused removes the background and shows headings of the news. It is so that you are able to focus on your work. Then we have inspirational, which shows the background with the headings of the news and quick links. Then we also have informational, which shows news on top with quick links and the background. These are features which you can easily customize in the customization tab also. Here you can choose the settings for each of these features, like you can turn off and on the quick links, you can show the background, you can even upload a custom image, or if you want more customizability, you can even create your own theme. Once you have done this, you also have an option for the news or personalized content. You can turn that off, you can show them on the top, you can only show the headings, or if you want, you can also keep that on the scroll bar. So once you have done all this, you can even do different settings in the advanced tab related to your weather and location. Now once you have customized your home page, you can change it to your preference. I prefer the image of the day and the quick links. If you want, you can even minimize the quick links from the option. Now for more Edge customization, you have to go to your settings from the top right and then you need to go to the appearance tab. In the appearance tab, first you will see the option for the default light theme. From here you can choose 3 themes, which are light, dark and system default. Light theme is a more flashier theme, whereas dark theme is a more dark toned theme for your browser. System default keeps the theme of your system. So my system theme is dark, so it has made my Edge also dark. You have options for the home button on your menu bar. You also have different options for other buttons like favorite, collection, web capture, share and feedback. You can toggle them by the bar which is given at the right side of these buttons. You can keep them the way you want. This will shorten or increase the URL bar also on your menu bar. If you scroll down a bit, you will also see an option for changing your fonts, or you can also install custom fonts in your Edge browser. So if you are ever out of network reach or your Wi-Fi isn't working, you can easily play an inbuilt game in Edge. You have to just click launch game. You also have one more way to play. You have to just type in Edge, then you have to type a colon, double backslash and surf. This will open the small fun inbuilt game for you. In this game you have to just surf through obstacles and play. This is really fun game and I don't know where it ends because I have never reached the end. That's all for this video. If this video helped you out, like, share and comment this video. And if you are new to my channel, subscribe to my channel for more such content, and I'll see you in the next video.